Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. Your home for premium quality vehicles. My name is Sergio. I am your truck sales consultant here in Frederick, Colorado. You have my information, my email address, my telephone number there. If you ever want to reach out, send an email, just chat about these awesome trucks. I'm happy and willing to do that. Today, we're going to do a walkthrough on a trade-in truck. This is a special video. This doesn't happen very often, but this is a trade-in, a 2023 Freightliner M2 112, the Laredo conversion. This is not a Summit Hauler conversion, which is usually what we show and sell here at Transwest. This is a Laredo conversion. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a walk through and we can talk a little bit about the differences between the 106 and the 112 as we look at this truck. But the first thing I want you to notice is how clean this looks. A 2023 used truck, very, very clean. Up here you got your Laredo custom grill, telling you it's a Laredo conversion, not a Summit Hauler conversion. Very well taken care of truck. You got the LED modern headlights with all Freightliners and your front Freightliner three-piece bumper. You guys already know about that. You can just replace any side that is not looking very well, and you can do that very quickly and easily at any Freightliner service center. Along with your all of your Freightliners, you have your forward tilting hood here, and I want to show you just, you know, same as the Summit Haulers, very safe to open, comes to a quick stop on its own. But just look how clean this engine bay looks. It is very, very clean. This is a 112, which is a bigger truck. You have the Detroit DD13 engine on here that's pulling right about 505 horsepower. Match that with the Allison 4000 TRV transmission for a total of about 1,850 foot-pounds of torque. So you definitely got a monster of a truck, monster of an engine and transmission under here. I believe a combination weight rating, the GVWR on a truck like this, you can load something with the weight combination up to 80,000 pounds. So this is just a monster of a truck. But you can see it's so much room under the bay, engine bay under the hood, so much power. You got your power steering fluid here, your full fuel filter water separator. You got your coolant tank up here, air filters up there, your oil dipstick. And as you know, down here, you got your battery leads. You can easily connect if you need to do a jump there. Really nice, really well taken care of. You got almost like new tires there. They're full tread. And on these, you got the Michelin 255/70 R22.5. So very good looking tire, very good tread, well taken care of. You got it with the Alcoa wheels on there. If you know about Alcoa, these wheels that are putting on these RV style trucks or are on all of your RVs, these have a technology that are constantly cooling down your tires, your wheel compartments, and your engine, your brake compartments, which extends the life of everything in this area. So very, very well taken care of. A great trade-in used truck. This truck has about 7,700 miles on it currently, so it is a great buy, a tremendous buy. If you've been looking for an opportunity to jump on a 112 that has that extra horsepower and that extra torque, this is the opportunity, this is the moment this week to call in, because this truck is not going to last. But moving on, I'll show you a few other differences here. You got your step-ups here. As you can see, they're diamond plated. They don't have that anti-slip rubber on it, but it's still a lot of good tread there with the diamond plate to safely enter the truck. This right here is your def tank. And on the side there, you got one of two fuel tanks. This one carries 110 gallons of diesel fuel, and the other one carries 70 for a total of 180 gallons of fuel. Here is your engine block heater there. For all those who may ask, you know, if you're in between trips, if you live in areas of the country that have cooler climates, this is going to come in handy very well. Very nice. Moving in, see the biggest differences with the Laredo and the Summit Hauler conversion. Right there is what the interior looks like, what the seats are. You can see those seats. You got the brown on black. You got a diamond pattern on these seats as well. You got semi-gloss black accents going throughout all the truck, black carpeting there. These are also air ride seats. This gray button here, you can bring it up or down. Just needs to fill with air there. You can bring it up and down. Down here you got your Freightliner kill switch. When you're in between trips overnight, you want to shut this off. It kills out all the power, all the electronics in the truck. It's not wasting or taking your battery, so this is a good way to conserve that. But yeah, you can see the brown pattern here on the door with the gloss black here. And you got a nice handlebar here with some leather on there as well. Gives a good point of contact to be able to safely enter this truck. Yeah, we'll go ahead and look a little bit more at the interior here in just a bit, but I want to show you the back seat. Matches the same pattern up front. And as you know, these DOT approved beds, these just roll down all the way flat. So much space back here. Easily allows you to just take a nap. If you're driving overnight and you're feeling drowsy, you want to be safe, you can pull off anywhere. It is DOT approved. I want a disclaimer with these beds, you do not want to roll this out while there's weight on top of it, any objects or any person. You want to make sure it's clear of anything else. Now before we move on, I'm going to go ahead and turn on this truck, just show you really quick. It is a used truck, so you may be asking how well is it doing. It is doing great. It is doing excellent. We're just going to go ahead and click this over to accessories, allow all the gauges to do their full cycle, come back and forth, make sure everything is reading well on the computer, and just easily turn it back on. As you can see, it was a quick startup, very smooth, very well done. I'll show you these compartments here. This first door, you got your batteries there. It's not so much storage, but it's just a good, quick, easy way to access your batteries if you need to replace any of them. It's just easy access. Of course, they are lockable. This one here is actual storage, and this is where you'll find your air valve here. I don't know if it's difficult to see with the black background there, but there's just a lot of room there, and you turn the corner and you see the valve there on that side. These Laredo conversions are steel beds versus the Summit Hauler that has aluminum bed. It's just a quick note for you to know. The cab is also steel, I believe, on these. And as we walk around, you'll also notice this is not a trough bed. It's just a flat bed. It's diamond plated, but it's sprayed on liner as well, all the way across. Right here, you have your cover. You lift up that cover, you'll find your gooseneck ball down there, your chain hookups. It is also pre-drilled under there to be able to replace it with a trailer saver or a Hensley fifth wheel attachment if you want to do that. And just so you know, always, this does already have the gooseneck, but if you're saying, hey, well, I have a fifth wheel, I need it for a fifth wheel, you can let me know ahead of time and we can definitely replace that. We can install it, we can attach it. It's just a matter of you letting me know, and you will be notified when it's ready for pickup. You can see you have some hooks there just to connect. If you want to haul anything on the bed, you can easily do that here. Up there on the headache bar, you'll have that little black dot. That is your rear view camera. Rear view camera, and you'll see inside, but really just shows you just how the bed is doing and how your trailer or your fifth wheel, whatever it is you have attached, how it's doing it, make sure everything is going well. Right down here is your connecting port for your trailer. If you're doing a bumper pull as well, or if it's your fifth wheel. And here's your receiver there, allowing you to attach whatever it is that you like, whatever it is that you need. LED headlights all the way around the truck. You got one more storage compartment here. It looks just like the other side. It's very clean, very nice. These storage compartments are great because it gives you the ability to just, throw in any tools that you're carrying around. any chains, any straps, things that can get the cab messy, you just throw them back in there. You don't have to worry about them, if they're not valuables, of course. Down here you got your 70-gallon fuel tank. Of course, on these trucks, if you want to be able to bring it to the top, the level when you're pumping fuel, you want to fuel on both sides at the same time, you will need to find a fuel station that has pumps on both sides. Just a little disclaimer there for you. I'll go ahead and open this side so you can check out this other side. And as I have this door open, I'll just give you the ability to just jump up on there and take a look at the interior. You'll notice the TVs on those headrests. This comes with the entertainment package for the family, for your passengers. If you're driving long distances, you don't feel like you're bored, you got some entertainment there on the back. Also, if you're sleeping back here overnight, you know, a lot of you have your phones, but you can easily use those screens as well. But with that said, why don't you climb on and we'll take a look at the rest of the interior. I want you to notice just the seat's all the way up here. We'll bring it down a little bit, release some of that pressure, and then you're able to get on here. I want you to notice just the traditional look of this truck. That's what the Laredo conversion is known for, is just really giving us that old school feel. You look at just the steering wheel. You know, for those who are nostalgic, who have driven trucks all their life and the modern feel just isn't for them, this is a great look with the gloss black and all the interior matched with the brown diamond design on these seats. It looks fantastic. If you look up here, you got more of those black accent colors going all the way around. And I don't know if you can see it on camera, but this interior here, this is giving like a velvet feel, velvet suede looking. It's really nice. Very clean, very well taken care of. Like I mentioned before we got in the cab, this is 7,786 miles on this engine. So again, it is like new condition. It is an excellent opportunity for those that have been looking for a 112. But you can see here we got your old school, your traditional type of console here. You got your air controls for the rear cab just right here. You can see it's on blue, sending cool air to the back. It's on, the fans are on back here. Up here you got your cruise control as well, these two buttons. You got your regen button here, and just right behind this screen, kind of hidden, is your engine brake. You flick that up or down to turn it on and give you the different speeds there, for low or for high, excuse me. You got two upfitting option buttons here for any light bars or any electronics you want to go ahead and attach to the truck. You can do that. You have two buttons. These right here are your window buttons for the front and the rear. You got your heated mirror button, your automatic traction control, your fog lamps. You got a third option here for upfitting. Your shutdown override button. You guys have heard me say this before, talk about the shutdown override on the 106 Plus. Shutdown override, if your engine is having some failure, it's going to want to shut down to prevent further damage on any other compartments of the truck. And it's, you know, it's to protect itself, but if it happens in an inconvenient time, or you're stuck in traffic, it's not so great. But when that shutdown feature turns on, you know, the display is going to tell you exactly how much time you have to pull over. But if the time that the truck gives you is not enough time for you to safely pull over, you are going to have to hit that override button to not allow this truck to shut down on you, and it will let this truck drive all the way until, you know, it just blows up, or until you can drive it safely. So not in a situation you want to be in, and I'm not saying you will find yourself in that situation, but it is a good safety feature for you to know and to have, so that whenever the time comes, if the time comes, you know exactly what to do. You got your suspension dump here. If you need to bring some air out of the rear suspension, you need to bring it down, you can do that with this button here. And you got your door locks here. Some power outlets here, 12 volts. You got two of those. And you got your air brakes for the truck right here. As you can see, we got a 10-inch touchscreen as well. You've seen these Stinger screens on our Summit haulers as well. You got AM, FM radio, XM radio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You can attach your Bluetooth that has its own navigation system. And also, as we're looking at the screen here, I'll go ahead and put this truck in reverse with this button right here. I'll put it in reverse, and that gives you, so you can see what that rear view camera looks like. So you can see it's up high and it allows you to see your hookup there for your trailer or your fifth wheel. Just making sure you have peace of mind knowing that your trailer is still attached. You're not driving without a trailer down I-25. But as you can see, I click this button to put it in reverse, this button for neutral, and this one right here, put it in drive. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. This mode button will allow you to go from automatic to manual transmission, and this would be your shifts there. So pretty straightforward there. If you want to attach your phone to the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, that is going to be down here with 2 USB-A's. And this is to attach to the screen right there. Right here we got your air controls, different fans, fan speed, your different zones, and your temperature. And this little button here, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, you click on that and that's a max AC, just to give it extra push there for the air. As you can see, you got your cup holders here, and I'll lift this up, extra storage there with that. So that really sums up the interior of this truck. You've seen a lot of differences this with the Summit hauler conversion. But before we wrap up this video, I want to invite you to meet me down here, and I'll show you just how we can shut down or close down this hood very safely on a truck this size. These hoods do come equipped with soft closing hinges, which makes it extra safe to shut this and close this. You don't have to worry about this ever slamming down. If you're on, on the side of the highway in a gust of wind, or a semi is driving too fast, it's not going to do anything to this because it's going to fight back there. You see, I had to use some resistance, and it just comes down on its own. Very safe to do, so you can have confidence there and peace of mind as you're bringing it down. Very, very safe. This truck has a GVWR of approximately 30,000 pounds. 30,000 pounds, this is a monster of a truck. Very heavy. What that tells you is you don't have to worry about sway or as you're driving through mountain roads. You got 10,000 pounds, 20,000 pounds in the back of your diesel pickup truck, and it's 4 hours of mountain road, and those 4 hours are high stress, high anxiety, because you feel like at any point that thing's gonna roll over, or it's gonna tip, or any wrong move is gonna cause some serious damage. That is all eliminated with a truck like this, with a truck this heavy, and this can tow absolutely anything that you can throw at it. If you're not really looking for a truck with all the bells and whistles, but you're looking for one that's gonna get the job done, this is the truck to go for. If you own a construction company and you are pulling heavy equipment, construction equipment, this is gonna do the job. If you have livestock and you're moving around animals consistently, and just heavy loads, this is a truck for you. It is a great opportunity for you to purchase a 112 hauler conversion, the Laredo conversion at Transwest today. So as you know, my name is Sergio. My phone number, my email address is down below. Feel free to give me a call. If I did not address anything on this truck, that you need more information, I am happy and available to answer all of your questions and answer all of your doubts. But with that said, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time in our next video.